Fam, what's up with the squad? It's Cess, your favorite auntie with Uncle 10 this season. Welcome back to Cess Talk Sports, where we bring you nothing but the realest takes, the biggest names, and the rising stars in women's hoops. Big shout out to the Day One fam that's been rocking with us. And if you're new here, hit that subscribe button, ring that notification bell, and drop a comment below to join the conversation. We're talking about one of the most dynamic ballers to ever come out of Oregon, Jazzy Davidson. From AAU dominance to USA basketball gold medals, and now ready to take over at USC, Jazzy's coming for the crown, and we're here to break it all down. Let's go. First things first, Jazzy is a 6'2 virtuoso who's been putting the world on notice since her freshman year at Clackamas High School. This girl doesn't just dominate, she redefines the standard for versatile, two-way basketball players. Four-time Oregon Gatorade Player of the Year, that's 4 years of straight-up dominance. She finished as the all-time leading scorer in Oregon 6A history with 2,726 points, gold medals in both 5-on-5 and 3-on-3 with USA basketball. She's not just a domestic star, she's out here getting international smoke. McDonald's All-American and Nike Hoop Stomach standout. Oh, she's been showing out on the biggest stages. Jazzy's all-around game is elite. She's a walking mismatch, a combo of length, skill, and IQ that is hard to find. Whether it's scoring 30-plus points or locking down the best player on the other team, she's always playing with a chip on her shoulder. Before the high school accolades, y'all, there was AAU. Jazzy played for the Northwest Blazers in the Elite Youth Basketball League, and that's where her competitive spirit and skills were forged. She wasn't just another player in the sea of talent. She was the one to watch. Against the best competition in the country, Jazzy was putting up 20-plus points per game, running the offense, and showing off that elite court vision. Her ability to break down defenses, make plays for others, and lock up on defense became her signature. From the Nike EYBL to USJN, Jazzy was a problem, and anyone who faced her knew they'd be in for a battle. In AAU, Jazzy honed the skills that would translate to success at USC. And let's be real, AAU ball turned her from a local star to a nationally recognized player. That platform put her on the radar for USA basketball, and the rest is history. Team USA came calling for Jazzy when she was just a teenager, and she didn't just show up, she showed out. Jazzy was part of the USA U18 women's national team that took gold at the FIBA Under-18 Women's America Cup in Colombia. She averaged 11.3 points, 3.8 rebounds, 3.2 assists, 2.7 steals, that was the team leader, and 1.3 blocks. Her performance in the gold medal game helped seal the victory for Team USA, and she proved she could play under pressure. But it didn't stop there. Jazzy also helped Team USA win gold at the FIBA 3x3 U18 World Cup in Hungary, a perfect example of her ability to adapt to any format and still dominate. The high school legacy. Let's talk about that high school career, because this is where she really made her mark. 4 years, 4 Gatorade Player of the Year awards, and an entire state legacy built on unmatched scoring ability, court vision, and defensive presence. I don't usually even talk about all 4 years, y'all, but I'm going to break down all 4 years. Freshman year, in her first year, Jazzy was already putting up 22.2 points per game, 8.3 rebounds, 4.1 steals, 2.7 assists, and 1.4 blocks. That kind of stat line gets your attention. But she was just getting started. She was named Oregon Gatorade Player of the Year as a freshman. Sophomore year, Jazzy came back stronger, raising her stats to 22.8 points per game, 7.1 rebounds, 2.6 steals, 2.3 assists, and 1.3 blocks. Another Oregon Gatorade Player of the Year honor. No surprise there. She was quickly becoming the face of Oregon basketball. Junior year, this is where Jazzy took it up a notch. She dominated at a level few players ever reached. Y'all hear me? 26.4 points per game, 7.7 rebounds, 3.8 steals, 2.6 assists, and 1 block. She also led Clackamas to his first ever 6A state championship. That's not just a season, that's a legacy. And once again, Oregon Gatorade Player of the Year. In the final year, senior year, Jazzy went all in. 29.3 points per game, 8.7 rebounds, 3.3 steals, 2.6 assists, and 1.9 blocks. She finished as the all-time leading scorer in Oregon 6A history, cementing her place in the state history. 4th Gatorade Player of the Year, clean sweep of that thing. And then she took it to another level. Finalist for Gatorade National Girls Basketball Player of the Year, along with players like Sienna Betts and Aaliyah Chavez. She finished her career as one of the most decorated players in Oregon history. All right, let's talk about USC. We all know about JuJu Watkins. JuJu on the beat. She's been the face of the Trojans. But with JuJu expected to miss the start of the season, there's a huge gap that needs to be filled. And guess who's stepping up to the plate? Jazzy Davidson. Jazzy's coming in right away to take over the backcourt. This is her time to shine. With JuJu out, Jazzy is ready to step in as the primary scorer and playmaker. She's been a go-to girl in high school and for Team USA, and now she's about to show that USC made the right choice bringing her in. This is Jazzy's chance to show why she's number one, and she's more than capable. We're talking about a player who can run the offense, take over the scoring load, and lead her team in JuJu's absence. Let's break down why she fits so perfectly for USC, especially with JuJu sideline. The scoring and playmaking. She's a natural leader. She can score from anywhere, whether it's driving to the basket, pulling up from mid-range, or stretching the floor from deep. Jazzy's scoring versatility will be a huge asset. But what sets her apart is her ability to create for others. She's not just about putting the ball in the hoop. She's about making plays for her teammates. Her defensive versatility. At 6'2", she ain't just a guard. She's a defensive force. She can guard 1 through 3, switch on picks, and lock down the toughest matchups. USC needs someone to defend at a high level, and Jazzy's got it covered. She's going to look really good out there with Kennedy Smith. She's a lockdown defender who makes opposing offenses work for everything. Leadership. Hey, listen, that's Jazzy's domain. She's always been the go-to player from AAU to USA basketball to high school. Now she's stepping in and taking charge of USC. She'll run the floor, orchestrate the offense, and lead by example. When it's crunch time, Jazzy's going to be the player USC turns to, I believe. And when JuJu returns, you're going to have 2 top-tier guards, 2 playmakers, and 2 scorers who can dominate on both ends of the floor. Y'all get ready for the Jazzy and JuJu show. That's going to be some much-watch basketball, whether you're a fan or not. Some freshmen need time to adjust. Jazzy Davidson, she been battle-tested from AAU to USA basketball to high school, and now she's coming in ready to take over. Her mentality, ice cold. Jazzy used to being the go-to player when the game's on the line. She knows how to handle pressure. She's proven she can perform in big moments, and she's got the leadership to carry USC when it matters most. All right, fam, drop your thoughts in the comments below. Is Jazzy Davidson ready to take control of Southern California's backcourt and lead them to big things while JuJu heals up? When JuJu comes back, how dangerous is that backcourt going to be? Jazzy and JuJu, is that going to be a problem? Make sure you like, subscribe, and share this video with anybody who's sleeping on the next big thing in women's hoops. This is Cess Talk Sports, bringing you the real, the raw, and the next stars to watch. Keep hooping. Stay tuned. Talk soon, y'all. I'm out.